So if a zombie was looking for brains, then of course it would walk right past LL67. We have LL67 from region 194 going up against WAZA from region 570, and WAZA is being led by Mr. 857 from the alliance SSI. So basically they are a sister alliance of SSI, and LL67, they are basically allies of SSI as well. So it is like two friendly alliances going up against each other. And apparently this time it seems that LL67 have allied with ROK. And the previous island raid, they did not align themselves with ROK, and they actually had made alliance with SSI. So this time it seems they are allied with a team which they were fighting in the previous island raid. So this is the current status, and as you can see, a rally is being launched by LL67, comprising of Miss Stella, and of course a lot of fight is going on because you can see a lot of people are trying to reinforce, and basically they are trying to stop the reinforcements, and they are not being successful in it. And as for the garrison for this particular instance is what piqued my interest, because he is using Ethan along with Sophie. So both of these heroes are the new meta or the new garrison heroes. Only Ethan is basically a garrison hero. Sophie is you can say a sidekick or an assistant hero of sorts. So for this particular AR that is happening in Island Raid G1 right now, I think ROK and about 4 or 5 alliances, it seems, or rather apparently it seems they are aligned together, which includes MDMG, then you got LL67 of course, and they will be facing off against UOD, and of course UOD are being, they're trying to at least support WAZA, but I do not think they will be able to support it. And as for UOD themselves, UOD right now, they are a combination of Boone from region 4, and then you have NM49 from region 49, and lastly you have Alliance Real from region 68, I believe. So this is a combination of 4 super mega strong teams going in for this particular island raid, and they will be facing off against ROK, of course, who themselves are a very strong team. They do not need an introduction. They are one of the strongest teams for quite a long while in this game. And I think UOD, ROK, and SSI, they are the top 3 teams right now as per the current might and their political alignments inside the game. So yeah, a lot of strong players on the side of LL67. So they're about 16 billion in total might, and their strongest player is around 417 million might. And then they of course have Mr. Rice, who is having about the same might as him, and but he is having more than twice the kill points, almost 3.5 million kill points on him. And as for the side of WAZA, you can see 857 Chivas, so a lot of strong players. Yeah, so LL67, 16 million billion might, and then you can see Mr. Rice, he's really strong, around 3.3 billion kill points. And then a lot of strong players, mid tier but really strong. Right here you can see 200 million might, and a lot of them are in R1. So I think they were aiming for getting a better matchmaking, but I do not think they were able to get better matchmaking. And on the side of WAZA, only 11 billion might, but then they of course have a lot of strong players as well. Numbers might be less as compared to LL67, but they definitely are quite strong. So this was one of the biggest fights that took place in G1 Island Raid, and then ROK and UOD went up against each other in a brief skirmish. Like they fought a number of times during the for the complete day. They fought a number of times. They were reinforcing each other's allies. The other tried to prevent reinforcing the allies, and this was the state of the game for the day for both the teams, because right now their towers are not connecting and they are on the opposite side of the map. So this is the reason for them fighting. Not sure why they were fighting here, but this was apparently because the Alliance Lisa, they were pushing towards WAZA, and I think UOD tried to interrupt it, tried to prevent it from happening, but of course that is quite difficult to ensure, as you have other notable teams in the map also, like LM4S is also there. So after a while, now that LL67, they were successful in pushing back WAZA. Later on, UOD, they tried to help out WAZA. And of course, their allies, despite their persistence in helping them out, and despite some of them porting forward to help them out, they were unable to do so. And L67 eventually got the help of like MDMG, even ROK. Some of the ROK players, they ported forward, and they were able to help out L67 from getting any kind of feedback or backlash from Mr. 857 and his alliance WAZA. So you can see Venom, he ported forward. Then we had the Dan Russ, he's the leader of Team Royale, and he also is an extremely strong player, a Russia-based alliance. And Venom, of course, he's an old leader of UOD. And then you can see Mr. 857 trying to preserve his might. Right now, he's at 700 million might. And then you got some of the players that ported forward. Let me check it out. So yeah, Hums from ROK is forward. Genie is forward. Let me try to spot some more. So Gumo is forward as well. Ding Dong is forward. WAZA, someone from WAZA got burned. So Lisa, none of them were ported forward. They stayed in their area. So this is the overall state of the game for server G1. Then they again gathered together. Then Russ, Venom, 857. And of course, every time they gathered, LL67, with the help of ROK, they were able to swarm them down, and no space was provided to WAZA and Mr. 857 to do anything naughty. So yeah, LL67, just like a chameleon, they are always changing their colors and enjoying the better deal that is offered to them, irrespective of their allies or whatever the scenario is. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys.